Okay guys, so today we're covering something exclusively awesome. As you might have read from the title, this is gonna reinvent what we thought of RotMG Private service. Honestly, I can't believe someone hadn't come up with this idea before. Realm Classic was meant to exist from the get-go. Some passionate Realmers decided to bring back the 2012 Realm of the Midgard we knew and loved. It was a time without pets, without Kabam or Deca, but with the Ami and the old UI still around. I wouldn't even go as far to say that it's a private server. The developers of this project have remade the whole 2012 game. This makes RotMG Classic, or Realm Classic if you want, almost a one-to-one accurate version of the 2012 game. Do you know what this means? This means that you can experience the game as it was back in 2012. Forget Exalt, forget Unity. All these things will come, but we start from a different basis. This server will develop onto the version we had back in 2012. The true history of RotMG might have had some missteps along the way that Kabam took. The game was more commercially than passionately run by Kabam. But this time around, we have some people who are very passionate about the game itself and want the best for it. And they will for sure not do the same mistakes as Kabam did. One thing is the polls. If you hop onto the Discord, you will get to decide what is included in this client. Is there anything specific you'd want back, like the old priest sprite? Or do you simply want a quality of life change, like we have in Exalt? These things will of course be added. All except for pets, that is. In this game, pets are not a thing. There is no insanely high fame dungeon like the Lost Halls. But what there is a new endgame dungeon that is being developed this second. Lots of new game content is being worked on by these guys, and you have to remember, these guys are doing it for free, but you can support their work and make them focus on the game more by just buying cosmetics in Nexus. Yes, this version of Realm doesn't have items sold in Nexus. It's pretty much anti-pay to win. The Ami will still be sold at the same price it was back in 2012, 11,500 fame. But as the old players of us know, that was a lot of fame back then. I mean, you would be on the weekly leaderboard by just having 7,000 fame. As you can hear, this could be an experience for newer players too. If you've seen those old nostalgic videos of Realm back in 2012 and wanted to try out the game yourself, this is your chance. And if you're an old player who just wants to go back to the same old Realm, you can try this out. This time around, we might get another chance of turning things around. I'm not saying to leave RotMG Exalt. RotMG Exalt is a great addition, it's a great game, but we just got another alternative. Maybe even a greater reason to love the game even more. But I can see why you as an old player wouldn't come back to the game, since nostalgia is inviolable. If memories are brought back from the past, they might be corrupted. But, as you might have heard, it's not exactly the same game coming back. Depending on how much support this game will get, the updates will be in accordance to that. You as the player have an influence on what is added or removed. The game has anti-cheat to avoid hacking, but if some slip through, players who report them will be rewarded. And listen, there's still a lot to explain. I made this video to clarify for the ones who haven't heard of this project. And honestly, I have so many ideas on what to do. But since many of you only have heard of the game now, I was thinking of postponing my opinion idea on this game for later. And you of course have a chance to get in that if you just leave your suggestions or just send them to me on Discord, because I would love to leave your suggestions in that video too, because the developers are for sure gonna watch it. Right? BigBadBill, right? Yeah, there's an awesome team working on this project and I think it's incredible. I've made this video independently from them. I've of course been allowed to make a video talking about this. I as a YouTuber also don't have any perks playing the game. As I mentioned, it's not pay to win. Admins can't trade, which makes sense. They're basically doing their best to withhold the economy of the game, just so that items don't decrease in value. As in value, I mean mental value. I don't know about you guys, but I'm for sure gonna check this out. And I've heard some rumors that this server is hopping onto Unity sometime in the future. And I don't know about you, but I'm gonna be there. So, what do you think of this idea? Let me know and I'll catch you in a discussion video later.